SSG, they were finding those solo roamers. They were being able to pinch those players, bring those rounds back, where Cafe isn't going to allow you to necessarily find a lot of solo players. You're going to have to be...
Let's get into it. DZ versus Wildcard, our second best of 3 here tonight. Let's see, part 4
Azami?
course.
Azami?
It's gonna be this.
It's gotta be
this.
Mira!
Oh.
Now, could be a bit difficult.
Citizen, he's going to be able to set up and watch the flank. Now, with the floor being ripped open above, he's waiting to try and catch players out. Bay is going to find a big kill over onto Spirits. That's a massive opener here for Wildcard. They're pretty even on opening engagements. And the conversion isn't too shabby either. It isn't perfect by any stretch, but as these kills start to flood, DZ, they have to commit to this.
Indeed, they do. And unfortunately, commitment doesn't go their way.
So Wildcard could get a little bit pinched right now, and these power positions, that util is eventually going to wear out.
Ooh. Huge 1v1 from Bay. Takes down Spirit, so that's death mark trackers. Pressure on Bakery. And now as the Auroras go out, because he also gets jammed very briefly, nice trade by NJR. Bay starting to feel a bit more pressure as somebody retakes that Bakery angle. Dash also put to 1, and the Aruni finished off. Somehow maybe down someone outside, but it's DarkZero by far and away with the lead and the time to pick Citizen back up. Make this a 4v2, and look at the positions they have. NJR on red, 2 people outside in front of Bakery. You have basically every angle covered, so Kansan will try and make the right move, play an off angle late in the time. Look to hop up behind Bakery, praying to God he has not been droned, but DarkZero play it so clean, the flashes go in, and yet they don't blind him. Kansan retains his vision, keeps his gun up, and sends 3 to the Shadow Realm. Pamba playing Vert now has got to run down and come into a party that has long since ended as Kansan, the best player on Wildcard, dominates round 2.
Not just the best player traded kill, whether it's going to be something that comes off the back of some good drone information, just put a bit more effort in.
Well, there's the bit of effort you were looking for. Bay, 2-0 so far in the entry, will now be 2-1. Massive performer yesterday. Look at this passive angle from Spirits. Prone behind the pallet. Citizen also on. It'll have to be another 2v4 for Wildcard, and Kansan, the main offender pre-player red. That means they know one is sight, and you can see the call being given to start pressuring this reading room bomb site and look to put the diffuser down. Another death mark, some more shots from Pamazu. Kansan might complete this retake, but DarkZero have made the right call, transferred down to the bottom floor, and even though Kansan has all of these vertical angles, DarkZero have men and then some, guns to spare, and a little short on rounds.
Of just punishing the movement right now on this top floor. Eventually we see a hop in, but Spiker, is that a run out?
No, that wasn't. He just peeked out of the dining window, managed to catch the back of Citizen with the TCSG.
But DZ should have enough bodies and enough eyes to be watching different areas right now. Going to be a lot of focus on getting that laundry room player, and Nath is going to see to it that Bay is sent to the cameras as well. Man advantage, 45 seconds. No need to panic right now for DZ. Granted, no need to panic for Wildcard. Kansan could be tempted for a little flirt up these white stairs right now, but the gridlocks, they are going to slow him down.
DarkZero bringing the double flank watch for his track stinger. So good for closing it out. Good little rat spot from Dash, sitting bottom hell, but the issue is, this is not the easiest spot to get out of. It's kind of like jail. You can walk in pretty easily, but getting out, that's an entirely different story. Pamazu downed in the process, though. They might get it, but it's left Spirits all alone with low time remaining. Nade goes out, explosives too, and shots. Oh, we've got shots. Wildcard with the...
I really want DarkZero to do something right now because they haven't got Bird, they've only got Bakery. And if they're just going to try and take this as playing gunfights, I don't see it going too well.
I don't either. I'm feeling really worried, but NJR pushes in, makes it happen. Diffuser starts going down, but Spiker does still have this vert. Nate put on the floor, Spirit's taken out of action. Nobody's dealing with Spiker, and we still got Kansan in play. They've both retaken the vert up top, and now NJR's got to rotate one more attempt at this defuse, and it very well will go down successfully. It's cost 3 players, but Shot fired towards these attackers. DarkZero have faced no pressure. They finally spot Kansan, and NGR puts him to one. Flips around to try to take down the flank. It's the front side that gets dealt with, and there's simply no time for Spiker to even get close to that case. It takes a long time to get things moving, but by the end, DarkZero 3-3.
Why, why is poor old Spiker on his own on White Stairs? That was the...
Wait, are we gonna see it?
Oh, are we gonna see it? Okay, if we
This would
see
be
it,
so based
I
if
just
we see
know
it.
that you're gonna go off on like...
Oh!
Oh, right, we're gonna...
Shark is the lurker for Wildcard on basically every map, and he has found mining and train control early on. Dash catches spirits on one side. Normally, we see teams clear Pixel with flashbangs and util, burn the ADSs and magnets. Bay, well, he'll just one-tap Pamazoo, and that's job done. No worry whatsoever. Nafe gets a trade on the opposite side, but the Jaeger shot at by the defense, and Nafe will creep up. Nade goes out to try to stave off that swing. Baby Shark gets the hell out of dodge, but Nafe clotheslines him on the way out.
I mean, it was a play. It was a bold play from Baby Shark, but I don't think that it was enough. He needed a little bit more support, and his team was quite slow to react. NJR with one onto Spiker. Bay down as well. It's all now down to Kansan. He's going to be stuck inside of Freezer right now, and all that nade from edge here. Baby Shark back on his nook, looking to try and sneak himself in with an opening pick. Got a good angle there and a great flick onto Spirits. It's a freebie right there.
Oh, Kansan too. This swings around the corner. It's a full hit. One of the few maps where Dash doesn't commonly play shields, but when they're busting it out now, Dash is at great odds to finish this. Be careful you don't get too separated. Keep close with Kansan right behind you. You provide the pressure, and Kansan provides the finishing blow. Citizen with DarkZero's first, but Baby Shark's already had his impact. 1 for 1, you take that. Vertical hole made, but Dash is all the way safe. He's got this diffuser down, no problem. 2v4 retake, a necessity now for DZ. The main bulk of that push, the main thrust, Blitz and Twitch, both low HP. So it is possible they might find some, but it certainly doesn't worry Bay. And Spiker, the other full HP player, has got a direct line on Citizens. Smoke goes out. Try to bait the rotate, but this is a round that is going Wildcard's way. Even tagging these players a little bit, winding them down. Used a single door yet, by the way. All four still in possession. What is this for? We'll see him peek. It's the double, meant to facilitate the plant all the way in B site. Out he goes. And I'm not sure anybody can counter this. Nafe's able to find Kansan, but Dash is putting this diffuser down uncontested. Finally, one door broken. Nafe swings around. By the time the jig is up, they've already left the building, retreating their post-plant positions, but Wildcard in the disadvantage. Baby Shark not necessarily in a position to stop this defuse. The onus for that will fall on Spiker, who spots one, but so does Nafe. Both of their shots mainly hitting the rafter, shutdown of Spirits and NJR. Advantage swings Wildcard as Nafe tries to drop that diffuser down. It might be a 3v4, and it takes a long time to see.
It relies on a few things going right. Let's just say that. You've got to get into Freezer. You've got to stay alive. You've got to dodge the fire. You've got to dodge the toxic bait canisters. One to just throw wistfully out a window, no doubt, onto a repelling attacker. See who's the magnet for that. NJR, as if on cue, going to open things up, but it doesn't go without response. Wildcard quickly trade back 2, make it 3. They've stormed into round number 10.
Ooh, just barely spotting Dash's head, and NGR will fall back. Pamazoo playing his life in this position, goes undroned. A little bit of a shaky fight, but he will make it back. This case drop, top floor 2, with a minute to go. Bay and Kansan reset.
A close man count like this that they're going to work both ways. Bay going to start to get that plant down. He will be revealed to Pamba, don't forget.
Is revealed, but nobody reacts. Nobody acts off that information. Kansan good on the coverage. Will now rotate up. Bay on the fall off. A few shots as a parting farewell, but Pamazoo might have a little bit of time as Kansan rotating up, moves to the top floor, sees him, misses the shots, misses the mag, misses the moment! 78, Wildcard 76. With Wildcard getting 3 of the opening picks so far, save last round, denying that opening victory for them is quite nice. Another C4, another kill for DarkZero. Bay answers back briefly, but in the 4v3.
Spiker does have the kit, and he's going to be knocking on the door of sight. The Bay pushing in, maybe it's enough.
Unfortunately not for Baby Shark. All the way on Brown goes down. NGR getting Spiker too. Bay all alone to try to fend off his back, front, left, right, and center mass. Pushing up in the long bar. He's just slipped by. Nave retaking the angle, but Baby Shark's found the timing, found the play, slips right through, gets the cameras. No more shooting those Valkyrie cams. Wildcard have a lot more intel than they did before.
Immediately into a Toxic Babe canister. DZ needs to be really cautious, but wait, Spiker's getting the plant down.
Here we go. He's just in. Off the back of Dash's repel, Bay drops the Skylight too, but he stopped at the last second. Right before he hits the final key, he falls silent. Bay pushes deep as a result. Maybe finds one, but surely the shotgun lands the trade. This is the easiest kill of Spirits' his life, but he switches guns. Bay on for 3. Doesn't need the gridlock. And now the mayor's got to lay down the law from Freezer. Diffuser not in their possession. No Dokubi calls to speak of, but one flash and a crossfire established. Just take a little bit of time. Calm. Throw the utility. Double swing. This should be easy, but they move too quick. They move too separate, and NJR lines them both up. Wildcard will start on the attack here today against DarkZero.
Of course, we haven't seen DarkZero's play a thing, or whether it's something that they can play and just choose not to, choose to bring it out for big moments. Dash just showing why Striker is a very useful operator in a lot of different situations. You can be very self-sufficient there in opening things up. Secondary shotgun to open above the breach. Nades and the tin opener. Easy. They're in a horrible spot right now. We've seen half the round and more than half of the players are down.
Really difficult spot. Spirit's still on this top floor. Nade goes out, swings ahead of it, but Dash is ready. Not suffering any fools on this first round.
For Wildcard, but they're shaking.
Okay, wait, hold on. This blitz is a bit isolated. Let's be careful. Kansan, back up a little bit. Okay, Kansan's fully separated now. Okay, this is a 1v1, but Kansan gets it. Little risky positioning, but we do.
He still could pose a really big threat right now. NGR down below is going to find one as well. Option to rotate and just disappear like a thief in the night this time. He gets himself all the way over to those cargo stairs for a rotate. Oh, but wait.
Dash
Could
with
Dash
the cut.
catch?
Dash is weighty. Ready for it. Oh, but the shotgun. Dash playing so aggressive on that angle. You almost wish maybe he had just sat outside the window, held the cut down below, but he tries to get aggressive, gets greedy. But Bay speeds up the pace, almost shoots his teammate in the head inside of Electrical. Citizen swings around, but it's a much different situation for Wildcard. Still not a good one, though. The mirror, or excuse me, I was literally about to say the Clash Shield, almost a pseudo mirror right there, but Spiker, does he have a bit of a gap as the walls opened up, flicks up, knocks down Spirits, and it's all Kansan in the 1v1. He's got intel, knows he's over on the opposite side.
Right now, Dash is on 1 HP. Has the Vulcan pack actually been exploded from next to the door? I could have sworn there was one there.
Oh,
NJR with the
ADS?
swing! Oh!
We just don't need to be in there. You got 58 seconds. You just don't need to be sitting there. Great trade by Bay. But this Kiba in position is causing so many issues. Big fight win by Kansan there. Does find Pamazu. The core and the beating heart of this DarkZero defense is still very much intact. You still got the vertical control. That's what the Candelas are meant to deal with. Spirits rotates out completely. Holds the hatch, looking to fight Kansan down below in Animus. But there's still no clear way for Wildcard to get in. Baby Shark's trying to take the fight to him, exchanging a lot of shots. Most of them missed with the castle inside a garage. Finally lands it. This has been a messy round for Wildcard, yet one it seems they just might win. 10 seconds left. Citizen vaults out the breach. Tries to find the flank and the timing. He's got the intel. Z-pings, yellow and red. Might have the angle. No, it's in the opposite site. Wildcard account for this very play and are able to land the post. First kill found, not the second.
Retrieving that diffuser, and even then pushing through and trying to plant in the opposing site. There's a BP for Citizen to work with there.
Wildcard are looking to go as minimal with this as they can. Baby Shark, gotta be careful. Thinks he's found that gap, will start to creep up underneath the cover of the boogie drone. There's NJR, shutting down a big player in a big position. 13 kills for Baby Shark on Nighthaven yesterday. Might only be getting 2 in this round, but 5 and 3. This is a player who has struggled all stage. And on this map, for some reason, it is just clicking at the right moment in playoffs. Nath damaged earlier on death's door and finished off all the way down below. Frustration after that one. Citizen has control of the vert, so he can look down. Dash shouldn't immediately hop in to put this diffuser. Got a minute, can reset, okay. Just running in front of the garage, now diffuser stopped there, but good trade. Long angle by Spiker. And we've got 45 seconds. 5 drones. We can... Nath drone? Don't worry, we got the human drone right here. He's clearly concerned. Dash likes the ADS a little bit too much on these shields for my liking. Oh, I don't think they know. Pamazu also on for 1. They're just trying to go as quickly as they can. Kansan gives away his position. Nice little flick by Nath there. It's a 5-1. They're not winning this one.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Kansan got destroyed. Go down there solo and do it. Immediately, though, we start to hear Candela's going off. Spiker going to start to push in. Bay's already picked up a kill.
Ooh, Bay's picked up a kill, but you've lost a lot of those Candelas. Dash finished off. NJR just swings around again. ADS, you just don't need to be doing all that. A red herring for Wildcard to chase and chase and chase and just face misdirection. Shotgun close. If Spirits gets 1, the round might be over. The slow peek doesn't get it. Spiker better thank his lucky stars he's still alive.
I think Spirits has done enough there. Think about the time that he's wasted. He's wasted a nade as well, the last one. Realistically, what are we going to be able to see Wildcard do right now? Nate's still got a C4 in his back pocket and the diffuser's still cold.
Oh.
Citizen's rotated up to a real horrible off angle as well.
There it is. He's just watching it, ready for Bay to swing. Doesn't get the second one. It is a 2v2. 15 left. Spiker going big. Kansan might fall. He doesn't have diffuser. Only 10 seconds left, so NJR will rotate all the way up. Oh my god, he's got 0 time. Not a chance in hell with how far he's had to go. He'll pick it back up, but this case is going down right at 000. NJR has enough time in the world.
He insured the round. He insured it against loss. He rotated up the stairs. Another good... Bandit.
Good work.
I'm so good. They've given up the entirety of Garage, but they're still able to just probe it from the windows, and we haven't seen Citizen get any value yet out of this Deimos from below.
No, we haven't. There goes 2. There goes 3, in fact. Blackbeard, Nomad, Hibana, Nath in 8,000 different bits of utility. What was that? Barbed, F-Knots, smokes, and a clash shield, all focused on the Aqua position. With Kansan's dying breath, he activates that shield. It shocks, it electrocutes Citizen, and it freezes up DarkZero.
Seeing that it's clear, might force DZ into something a little bit quicker. You can see they're all converging.
Ooh.
Great use of the EMP here. Spirits, he's going to hop him.
Ooh, great timing with the EMPs too. Caught by Spiker, either shot out of the air, disabled by the EMP. What the hell is that peek with Blitz? Puts the shield on his back and hits the Hashom angle. Bit of a curious engagement from Spirits, but not at all a strange round from DarkZero. Hop in, win the fights, get in, get out, and done. Might very well be an impactless frag for Kansan right there, as this counter diffuse does not seem likely. That's a lot of drones sitting on that diffuser right there. But this seems done and dusted, Ollie. DarkZero timed up 4-4. He's at least making it nice for us. And we'll give him that.
Hey, look, as the second highest rated player in the league, you've got to let him pad his stats a little bit.
And we will. It doesn't seem like they're doing the exact same thing today. Instead, it is just a full send into the site. Smokes, not even many Auroras. Nate putting that diffuser down. It's not NJR in this glass this time. 4K for him on Cafe, but Spirits with one important frag as we move into the post. Wildcard with no real clean options at getting this counter diffuse or even getting close to this diffuser. We've got 3 people in Animus. 3 people on these cover positions. Whittling down the defenders of Wildcard. Again, another extremely dominant round from Dark.
Option of just a very direct site push. Cade and Bandit are both banned. It's going to be very easy.
That's going to be a big problem. Don't really have any shields either to try to break any pressure. No Candelas or anything. This is a nice flank watch by Nath. Dash looking to rotate back. That'll make things nicer. Oh my god, what? Baby Shark? You just don't need to be there. You got no time. They don't have, yeah, what is he watching? There's IT wall open. Is he trying to let Dash get back? Air jab out, flash goes in. Another one close in case anyone tries to retake pillar. This round has been opened wide by DarkZero and by the IGL specifically. The Brit doing big work with the ARX. Wildcard now have a major fight on their hands. So many guns trained on the connector wall. Spirits shut out. Nobody going for this backstab just yet, but Citizen strikes. A very quick trade that only favors DarkZero. Match point within their hands as long as they can shut down Bay. 9-7, but that 13-kill game against SSG, it is over 24 hours ago, and it is a new team in front of you. One that will capitalize on your mistakes, and one that will not give you a chance to come back. Aqua might be a little bit of a gap easy to create.
Ooh, those air jabs going in as well. Gonna be super nice spirits. Feels like he's doing laps. Ooh, will get taken out there by Dash though. He will find his one.
Ooh, in a second. DarkZero getting a little loose with it. We're chilling, but Panba going down in garage might have just been a little bit ahead. Still room for DarkZero to recover as Baby Shark swings up behind the desk. Can't push any further. Air jabs galore inside of IT. This BP might help, but it won't get the job done. Dash must win round for Wildcard, and he is showing up. 3 kills so far. And they've trying to recover garage. Citizen will now be the 3rd player in this spot. He's able to get the trade. But is there anything this Legion could not do? 4 kills for the new pickup, the veteran, but his first time in NA. He'll make it difficult and impossible almost for DarkZero to close out this round. But Citizen gets the diffuser. There we go. Low HP enough to make it work for Bay. And we are not done just yet. It
hasn't been something that's been used up until this point. There's no worse way to go than a frost mat. Pamba, big kill there. Walks into IT, is just allowed in.
Oh no! And another one! Dash caught in the air jab. That's crazy coordination between Panba and Nath. Literally in the moment puts the air jab up. Whether that's coincidence or intentional. That's given DarkZero another potential layup. It was a 1v2 for NJR to close out Cathay. It was around Wildcard. Probably should have won. Now even more in the disadvantage. Kansan is able to find NJR, but off the back of those early picks, DarkZero pushed into IT. Now they'll slowly start to dip out just a little bit.
So we've got a Deimos track as well this time. Pamba, it's party time, baby.
That's it. It's party time. Kansan's got to go huge. Pamba on low HP as well. The death marks could be important, but it's just Spiker. The IGL playoffs not done here, but it will be a lower bracket run. It'll have to be vision spotted and done.
For the interview as we get this one going. Nate, we're going to keep this quick because you got a match to prep for in just a few minutes time. Tell me first, you guys have now fended off the very hot Wildcard team as they've been working their way through this bracket. What was this match like for you?
Yeah, I mean, from the map pool, like the map bans, I think it was favoured in us. Cafe was a bit sloppy, and I think that was a bit on my mind. My calling on attacks was a bit dodgy. But yeah, like the boys on the team, Ben and Zach, have not been to Saudi, unlike us last year. So yeah, we've taken their Saudi virginities with that game.
Well, Nate, congratulations. Obviously, you guys been here. You were here last stage in this final, exact same scenario, except the name was different. It was Sonics. What are you guys going to be going for differently this time around, especially you guys already previously played SR. This time now you're in a best of 3. Anything we're going to be seeing different?
It's a best of 3, not a best of 1.
All right. That answers it. That definitely answers it. All right, then
I know they're watching.
Quick follow-up. What do you say to yourself in the future if we see you back on here?
I don't want to get in a bad juju. What do I say? I probably need to like start screaming at the mic like Troy does. I need to say something like that.
All right, sounds good.
All right, Nave, we're going to get you out of here right now because you got a match to prep for. Thanks so much. Congrats on the win. Upper bracket final, here you come.
Thank you. See you later.
All right, thanks, Nave. A big win there.